I recognize the member for Guelph.
Good morning. We certainly need more voices and more democracy at Queen's Park. And that is exactly what the people of Guelph voted for, and I think that's what all voters voted for. And so I was so happy to hear members opposite yesterday talk about the importance of working cooperatively across the aisle to put the people of Ontario first. And I think that's exactly what the First Amendment to this motion does. Creating a select committee, all four parties working together to revise the standing orders in a way that reflects the unique character of the 42nd Parliament. I also appreciate the members opposite's passionate arguments that independent MPPs should participate more in the debates and proceedings of the House. I certainly agree, and that is exactly what the amendment to the amendment from the MPP from Ottawa Vanier accomplishes, providing independent members with more time to participate in the debates and the proceedings of the House. This amendment accomplishes that based on past precedent in 2003, when the NDP party did not achieve official party status. And through unanimous consent, 16 days into the sitting of the 38th Parliament, the standing orders were changed to allow those independent members with more opportunity to participate in the debates and the proceedings of the House. We are now 27 days into the sitting of the 42nd Parliament, and I think the same privileges should be granted to the independent members of the Liberal and Green Party in proportion of the votes that we received. So for this reason, I am quite confident that all members of the House will support these amendments. The 8 independent members currently sitting in the House represent 25% of the vote that were cast on June 7th. And although the composition of the House doesn't necessarily reflect the democratic will of the people due to the distortions of our first-past-the-post electoral system, I certainly believe that it's in the best interest of this House that the debates and the proceedings reflect in a proportional way the composition of the House. And that is exactly what this amendment achieves. So the government received 40% of the vote, and a majority. They certainly have the power to proceed with their agenda. But the voters of Ontario deserve all voices to be heard in proportion to the votes received, and so I'm confident all members will support this amendment. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.